Voice Line is sponsored by Xfinity from Comcast.
Obviously a heartbreaking loss, but at the same time, taking a lot of positives from it because, one, I secured my tour card for next year. And two, anytime you're in that situation, you're just going to be ready even more so the next time it comes around. So just really pleased with the week. And I mean, it's 2 weeks in a row. The third round at the Greenbrier, I was in the final group, and last week, the final round, I was in the final group. So all those opportunities and experiences add up, and it's gonna pay off here in the future.
Yeah, Danny, that's your you got 3 top 10s this year. That's your best finish. It tied for 4th this last week at the John Deere. Talk more about your back 9, because coming off, how did you kind of refocus and get it dialed back in for the back 9 to get back in it, because you really fought back?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't play that bad on that front 9. I actually, a stretch of 3 holes, I didn't miss a golf shot, and I found myself 2 over par on those holes. There wasn't really any switch that clicked on or off. It was a matter of getting the right bounces, the right breaks. But I did. I definitely didn't give up, and it was really fun. I made a great birdie on 11, narrowly missed a birdie on 12, made a 10-footer for birdie on 13. I drove it on the green on 14, just barely left my eagle putt short, right in the jar. And walking off 14 green, I'm back tied for the lead. So it was quite a back 9. I made a good up and down on number 16, and then hit one of the best shots of my career on 17, a driver off the deck, a nice cut into a back right hole location, and once again I had another eagle putt to tie or take the lead. Just left a little low and short, but standing in the 18th fairway,
Yeah.
You have a chance to win a PJ Tour event, and I was just really proud how I battled back on that backside. And it's fun to know how your body reacts and how your mind reacts under extreme pressure, and it was a great experience.
Now, I know you just mentioned that driver off the deck. When I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like, no way does he do this.
Driver off the deck!
Can you tell me what goes into the thought process of hitting a driver off the fairway and then actually executing it and pulling it off? Because nobody hits that.
Yeah, well, first off, you have to hit a really bad or a not solid drive off the tee box to put yourself that far away to have to hit driver off the deck. But no, I didn't hit a great tee shot. It was plenty good enough to be able to still reach the green in 2. But the previous day I had hit 5-iron into that green.
Oh wow!
So I was a lot further back, but it actually was probably a good thing because the driver, you can really carve it a lot left to right, and with that back right hole location, that's exactly what I needed to do. And for some reason, I don't know where it started, but I've always hit driver off the ground really well. So what appears to be a really hard shot to everybody else really is a pretty comfortable shot for me. But yeah, it was a perfect number and shape for that shot, and I was pretty lucky to be able to pull it off and have it end up so good. I could have translated into an eagle and a victory. Then we'd be talking about that shot a lot more, but it's definitely in the memory bank.
Well, I just know that so many people here were cheering for you and rooting you on, and then tell us what's next up for you.
First off, on all the support I've received, and it's always been great, and I just feel really lucky and blessed to have so many family members and friends and fans who really care about me and who really want me to succeed. I know I'm very lucky to be able to do what I do, and to have so much support from so many people is just, it's overwhelming. And so hopefully I can continue in my career to be in that spotlight a little bit more and give everybody a chance to cheer and hoot and holler. This week I'm down in Mississippi playing in the Sanderson Farms Championship, and then I'll head up to Canada next week for the Canadian Open. Then I'll have 2 weeks back at home, and then I'll play the Wyndham Championship, which is the last regular season event, and then I'll begin the FedEx Cup playoffs at the Barclays in Jersey City. So hopefully this year I can make a little bit deeper playoff run than I did last year, and you never know if I'll land myself in the Tour Championship.